Phase 2 diet, end of day 3, is going okay. I think I might need to slightly tweak my diet. Obviously, as you can imagine, just a fluid diet, especially even with psyllium to give yourself fiber, you have the ability to pass, to clear your bowel movements, so to speak, or have bowel movements. But it's just kind of annoying to have what would be classed, I suppose, as diarrhea. The difference is not diarrhea usually will have that acidic feel. This doesn't at all. So it's not like you'll get some terrible ring sting. It's just unpleasant and sometimes untimely. So sometimes you're like, I was watching the semi-final female World Cup soccer, Go America. That was a good game actually. And just had to keep on pausing and running back and forth to the toilet. So just slightly inconvenient, but not, like I said, not painful or damaging. One thing I could do is maybe add like a piece of fruit or something like that, but again, that wouldn't block me up so much. So I'm going to think about what needs to be done. I could even just add protein for one meal every other day or even every day. It's not like I've got a big problem with my diet at the moment. It's still running hugely in a deficit, so I could just get like some chicken, or my favorite is actually for red meat is kangaroo. So just get some lean kangaroo fillets, sear them on either side on the barbecue, and then finish them on the pan side of the barbecue with a little bit of maybe a little bit of salt, a little bit of rosemary that I got growing in the garden. It always goes well with some nice lean meat. But water, vitamin intake, everything's been smooth there. D3, take it. D3, everybody in the Northern Hemisphere, all my friends there, take D3. It's cheap. You've got the money, you cheap bastards. I know you do. Supplement D3. It is really good vitamin. It helps your bones, but I think there's a lot more to it than that. Citation needed basically. So I'll be looking up some information on D3 to say why I'm such a big fan of it. It really makes me feel great. There's so many meme vitamins out there. You don't want to waste your time and money with them, other than for maybe a placebo effect if you're up for that. There's nothing against placebo effects. They've shown time and time in fields that I used to work in, for instance in pharmaceuticals, that placebos are just as effective as say SSRIs or SNRIs. So it might help you get motivated to get to the gym or something. But strictness in your diet is really important. I know it's hard. I know there's a million excuses, and eating junk food's fun, right? What can I say? The last 5 years I've just been eating anything I wanted. It's been mad. Let's just go and eat burgers and eat pizza and shit. Just eating frozen pizzas non-stop. It's just garbage though, and you feel like shite. And then when you stop and start eating healthy, and your brain starts working again, you're just like, why did I ever do that? And it's sort of the same way as alcohol and drugs. I don't know any serious drug or alcohol user who wants to be doing it. Like they'll go out and they'll start drinking because it can be quite tiresome socializing or just hanging around with people. And if people are doing it, and you're like, oh, why not? And I'll do it. But it takes one to know one, and it's just such a waste of time and money. So there are things that you can cut out instantly from your diet, which are more important to cut out than the changing of food. If you could just stop drinking, for instance, or just keep it to social events, then you're off to a good start. Like I said, takes one to know one, and also follow what I say, not what I do. I've been an alcoholic for years, and it took some events to some health scares for me, and just noticing some problems that I've been experiencing health-wise, luckily to catch it before anything happens, that it's not worth cutting corners on these things. It can happen to anyone, even fit people, because they look fit. It can have problems with cholesterol that they haven't been checking out, and that's the killer. I think there was a study on Vietnam vets back in the late 60s and early 70s that all these healthy, young, lean-looking men were coming back and dropping dead because their diet was, pizza and greasy garbage served up by the old US military, and there was just cardiovascular and coronary artery disease cases up the wazoo. So luckily for me, I've been quite rigid with my food for a long time, and that's probably what saved me. It's probably the only thing that saved me. So try and improve this stuff, folks. It's not hard. There are excuses, but as they say, excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one. So yeah.